handing out bottles of water within like
and even
every like 100 increments. It's so hard to like think that other people could put other people through that. If this was truly planned to make it as chaotic as it was, and I hate to think that, to just, you know, get their name out there, get their crowd out there. Any publicity is publicity for them, unfortunately. And that's the first thing that came to mind. It's like, even if it's a bad reputation, it gets their name out there.
Do you really think that whole thing, this whole Tanacon thing could have just been like, I didn't even think about that. Do you think it could have been set up to fail so that it would be like a Twitter moment?
I think so, absolutely. A company is not going to care about one single YouTuber, unfortunately. And Tana was the face of this. Tana was the one that took the fall initially, if you think about it. They didn't come for the organization first, they came for Tana first. Tana's not the person to blame here, it's the company. And that's when people, I think, started questioning it. They're not gonna care about one YouTuber if it means that they get their name out there in this type of way.
Using a company by the name of Good Times.
Fire marshal. I don't blame Tana for this. I absolutely blame Good Times. I blame Good Times.
Well, so do you think that there was no free tickets? Do you think that was a scam?
I think so. The whole thing was just about money. It's the saddest thing because it's so many people came there with hopes of meeting just their favorite creators and just being there for Tana, being supporters, doing what they did.
That's the whole motto, to meet your favorite
That was the whole
fucking creators.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
And you're loved here, and you're a featured fucking creator here, okay? Now, I love you guys. I hope you have a lit-ass weekend at Tanacon. You're not gonna get kicked out of here unless you do some stupid-ass shit.
So are you shutting down the whole event, or are you just shutting out who's here?
I think we're shutting down the whole event.
Now I have to interview that guy.
Which guy is that?
The CEO of Good Times, Michael Weiss.
What would you say to him if you could say something?
I would say, were we as fans and the creators, were our safety and well-being considered first? Was that the #1 priority? Because if it was, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah. So as I was talking to the girls who came over, I got a phone call from Tana, and I went to the other room, and she was just freaking out. Andrew came over when I was talking, and we started recording the phone call.
Yeah, I mean, we were trying to hold out.
She didn't know we were filming, and here's that.
I realize this is wrong, and like, yes, it doesn't matter my intentions. Like, people have to be respected. Things have to be wrong. Michael can't keep doing this to people. Chris can't keep doing this to people. Like, just everything. Like, I get it. I understand where you're coming from to the fullest extent.
I think, you know, after talking to these kids, it's like they just want to hear us talk about it. They want to hear you talk about it. Even if you don't know everything, they just want, like, more.
I agree. And
know?
I've been really afraid for the past 2 days about saying anything negative about Michael or Good Times, because it's like, no matter how dirty they did me, like, it's my fault. Like, I agreed. I should have listened to people who told me not to work with him. I should have done better research. Like, you know, I just don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, do I talk about the fact that I was lied to about, like, venue and capacity sizes? Do I talk about the fact Michael literally got people from Anaheim, like, Marriott to lie to me about?